What's up, everybody? This is Cool Dude, and welcome back to another chill discussion. And it's another video game one. Whoopee! Who doesn't love video games, man? Video games are awesome when they're done right, anyway. I mean, there are some games that I don't like more than others, but I digress on that. Today, we are going to be talking about why, in my opinion, I believe that Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Fate of Two Worlds is probably the best Marvel vs. Capcom game out of the whole series. If you're wondering why I said it like that, the announcer in this game is just awesome. That opening voice, I never get tired of hearing that. It's just so full of energy, so awesome, and it's so epic. So that's why I said it like that. Anyway, me being a nerd aside, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, these games really don't have a story, so I'm not going to bother to explain the story. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is just bigger roster. You know, there's this new arcade mode with Galactus in it, which is awesome. By the way, I love Galactus. Probably one of my favorite Marvel villains ever. I believe I've talked about him in my Pop Figures collection, but that's a whole other video. So yeah, very cool there, very cool stuff, and yeah, there's not much else I could say about the story-wise. So you might be thinking, why is this the best one of the three for you, or one of the series for you? Well, number one, the art style is so good. One thing Marvel vs. Capcom games I feel like have been I don't know, kind of known for is just their unique style when it comes to the gameplay and the overall look of it. Because I don't know, just the first two games have this very just very classic look to it, which is awesome. All the Marvel characters look like they're classic comic books just leaping off the screen, and the Capcom characters literally just look like they're replicated from the video game. Infinite we don't talk about because oh god. Anyway, and then 3, I just feel like elevated that to a new level for me. I love the art style in this game. It's very unique from other fighting games. It's a lot of exaggerated lines on all the characters. The Capcom characters are a lot more 3D than their other versions, which I really do love. This whole game is more 3D, but in the best way possible. Sometimes 3D, taking 2D characters and making them more 3D doesn't really work, but in this game it really does. Also, just the overall, the style of the game is awesome. There will be, when they're doing hits, when they're doing, combos, they'll be awesome, mighty, wonderful, beautiful, and all that stuff. And that's so cool. And it's they're comic book letters, and it's so cool. And the announcer is, so full of energy. This whole game just screams energy. And the voice actors, especially, you could feel their passion leaping off. Every voice actor in this game just brings their own unique passion to the role. It's so absolutely great. Especially the one I love most is probably Galactus' voice actor, just because obviously it's editing, but my god, he has such a booming voice. And this game's voice of Galactus is the one I always think of when I read Galactus in any Marvel comic book, or any source of Marvel media for that matter. So yeah, the voice actors are just great, and this game's advertising, by the way, all the trailers, oh my god, it's every Marvel nerd or Capcom fan's wet dream right there. I believe these are on YouTube, so just go check them out if you haven't. Or if you can buy the game, there's this options menu, at least the one I got, where you can see all the trailers. And my god, it's just so awesome. It's the best 2 minutes you can spend, ever in the history of anything. Just everything from the art style, the music, the pacing. There's no dialogue in any of them, but it doesn't need dialogue. It's all conveyed through the action and all that. So the advertising was just fantastic. And I think the roster is definitely a lot better. Granted, it doesn't have Venom in it, which, admittedly, that's something I missed from the other two games. I really loved Venom. But, little nitpicks like that is, whatever. But, honestly, there's so many other new characters, so many other cool characters, like Deadpool, Doctor Doom, MODOK, Chris Armature, I don't know how to pronounce that dog's name, Armature, I'm so sorry, I'm gonna botch it up. But yeah, just there's a much bigger roster in this game, and they're all great. They're all unique additions, and again, because the voice actors are doing such a good job, they all add their unique flair to the game. And I guess number 4 is just the gameplay is great. The gameplay feels awesome. Granted, I'm a button masher for show, button mashing for life. But if you're playing this for combos, it's gonna be awesome too. There's a whole tutorial system they have that you can go to. They have the special moves are awesome. All the special moves are unique, greatly. Granted, I think a lot of them go or and whatnot, but I don't care. All of them are just so absolutely great and fantastic. And also just the overall, like, pacing of the game is great. Like, when you defeat somebody, they'll do this ending dialogue, which is really cool. Like, they do the same animation, sure, for all of them, but, like, it's cool to see, like, their different interactions. Like, the interactions of one another is really what makes this awesome. Like, I feel like this is a game that you could play over and over and over again with friends and, like, do different people, like, different Marvel characters, or Capcom characters, and just, like, see their different interactions. Like, if nothing else, just to see what they'll say if you defeat certain people, because they have different banter between each other. They have different reactions to each other and everything. I didn't really get them all the first time, but then I saw a few videos of it on YouTube, and I'm like, wow, these developers really know their stuff. Like, oh, I love developers like this. And there's also an ultimate version of this game that came out before with Doctor Strange and Hawkeye and some other characters and everything, and it's awesome. Love it. Love them all. So final verdict, I think Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is the best of the series for gameplay, just for the passion behind this game, the awesome advertising, and also the differentiating from the past two games, but also in terms of adding its own unique flair while also keeping true to the spirit of Marvel vs. Capcom, which is a big reason why I think Infinite sucks. Infinite just feels like a corporate sellout and a cash grab. Because the characters, they look bland as hell, the music is garbage, the overall, like, fun of the game, I feel like, is left out, and I can tell it's trying to replicate the third game's success, but, like, it's super underplayed. Like, they even play the same super moves for someone, like, you know, if you look on YouTube, like, Iron Man's, what is it called? The cannon thing, I don't know. The thing that I thought for the longest time was corncob cannon, because it sounded funny. You can see the difference, like, in the normal game, it's like, cannon, and then in this Infinite, it's like, cannon. Like, really? Like, you could just feel like the energy for it was not there. It was obviously made just to sell money, so that's why Infinite sucks. But please, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, absolutely recommend it. If nothing else for this game, just absolutely buy it. Like, it's an old game, but it's honestly a fighting classic for me. I love it, and it's easily the best one out of the 3 Marvel vs. Capcom games. And with that, that's going to wrap it up this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me know down in the comments below. And also, leave a like. And I'd like to see your thoughts on this game. Because, you know, I'm pretty sure I'm not alone. And I'm pretty sure hopefully I'm not the only one that's played this game or even heard of it. And just let me know what you think about Marvel vs. Capcom in general. And even if you don't want to talk about Marvel vs. Capcom, just leave a comment anyway. I love it. I love hearing you guys talk. I love interacting with y'all. And, yeah, until next time, guys, stay cool. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye, y'all.